Hi, I'm Gigi Rada Benitez, a certified international property specialist connecting the dynamic and incredible real estate market of Dubai with investors in the United States and Canada. Today, I have a very special guest, one of my favorites, Ksenia, from the top tier developer SOBHA, to discuss with us why SOBHA Hartland II should be on your radar. Hi, Ksenia.
Hi, Gigi.
Thank you for taking the time again to come meet with us. This is season 2 of the Dubai Connect podcast. Last time in our podcast, we really delved in deeply into why SOBHA is one of the top tier developers. Because in the United States, Ksenia, there's so much advertising going on for so many different developers, it can become really overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
By now, Americans and Canadians, the whole world knows that Dubai is a top global real estate market. Everybody understands that that's what's happening. But then when they come here, they don't know which developers to invest with because there are dozens and dozens, right? But there are only several that I really trust to go back to my investors and say, this is one of them. And of course, SOBHA is one of them. And we've gone into that so someone can refer to other podcasts where we discussed why SOBHA. But today, what I want you to really share and explain, Ksenia, is why Hartland II. So
Sure.
may you share?
Yeah. So as you know, we already have community, which is called SOBHA Hartland. Let's call it SOBHA Hartland 1. It's almost finished community. We started to sell it in 2016. And it's actually now it's the most popular community in Dubai. Like you have, let's say, a couple of communities like this because it's close to the center, close to downtown, close to Dubai Mall. It's basically the first row after downtown. So the city is growing this side. So this is the first row from the downtown. So that community already almost finished, almost sold out. People live there in some buildings. And our latest launch, it's SOBHA Hartland II. It's literally across the road from SOBHA Hartland 1, which is still same first row from downtown, Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall. So it's 10 minutes from downtown. It's still in the land of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. So it's part of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid city, who's president of Dubai. Same 8 million square feet community. Same as SOBHA Hartland 1, same as SOBHA Hartland 2, but just a different shape. 8 million square feet community with 35% of green spaces. So 35% of the area dedicated for green areas. And it's not only palm trees, as you know, it's different kind of trees. What you're gonna have in this community? So it is gated community, 24/7 security, 2 gates, 2 entries. It is 3 swimmable lagoons. So the place where it's man-made beach, man-made lagoon, where you can swim, where you can do water sport like a kayak or standing paddle and stuff like that, with Caribbean sand, which is, the white one like a Maldives. Yeah, with Caribbean sand. It's going to be 2 clubhouses. Clubhouse, it's enclosed area with the paddle tennis, basketball court, half basketball court, covered swimming pool, cafes and stuff like that. It is obviously, so there are going to be 11 towers. We launched so far 6 towers, and it's going to be 2 more residential towers and 6 more like commercial towers. When I say commercial towers, I mean hotels, business center, stuff like that. So there are 2 more towers to go, and still we have some inventory in those 6 towers which will launch. So each tower has obviously own swimming pool, barbecue area, children playground, green zones, sky gardens, outdoor cinema, indoor cinema, obviously covered parking. 1 covered parking comes with each apartment, and with 3 bedroom it comes 2 covered parking and plus visitors parking. The first floor usually dedicated to commercial spaces, means pharmacies, groceries, small groceries, cafes, restaurants and stuff like that going to be there. A part of it, we're going to have big plaza all around the community. Plaza is like kind of promenade, you know, in and out stuff, where let's say boutiques, fine dining restaurants, where you can have a walk, you come sit in restaurant, then you come out, come visit boutique and stuff like that. So it's going to be Plaza, and it's going to be shopping center. It's not the biggest shopping center because it's inside the community, but it is decent shopping center, like shopping mall going to be there. Plus, on the territory of this 8 million square feet, you have 2 British curriculum schools. So which is also, you will not find, except SOBHA Hartland I, any community where you have school on the territory. Usually it's this, you know, yellow bus, 1 hour drive. Yeah, so this is how people go to school. This is the community. So it's half of the community take apartments, half of the community take villas. These villas, the starting price was $6.2 million up to $55 million. So there are three types of villas, which is 5 bedrooms, 6 bedroom, and mansions. So far we've launched only 5 bedrooms and 6 bedrooms. Mansions we still haven't. And half of the community take apartments, which is configuration of apartments, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. And starting price, as of now, is $450,000 with payment plan. So the villa is going to be finished together with the school, together with the first lagoon, one of the lagoon, by December 2025. And the apartments, the closest delivery of the tower, it's December 26.
Okay.
And the rest, this is 1 tower. And the rest of the 5 towers, it's Q1, Q2, 2027. So basically, if you buy the apartment today, which is going to be delivered by 2027, when you receive your apartment, you don't receive it just, you know, one standalone building around the desert. You receive it, half of the community already ready. The villas already, it's 124 villas. The villas already ready, the lagoon already filled, the school already ready. Obviously, all infrastructure, the greenery, the roads, everything is ready. So you receive almost like ready community. It's not like you buy first, you receive first, and then you don't know what to do because everywhere around is construction. Yeah. So with the payment plan, which is obviously helps you to pay your installments, usually it's every 6 months or every 9 months, or it can be 6 months and 9 months with 10%. So let's say payment plan can sound as 80-20, which is 80% within construction by 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, till 2027, and then 20% on delivery. So all apartments, it's all high-rise buildings. So you have half of the community, you have villas, half of the community, you have high-rise buildings, which is like 57 up to 67 floors. All apartments come with the panoramic windows. So every apartment has a view. The building has only 2 sides, which is one side overlooking, either if it's from the left side, it's overlooking on Meydan race course, which is the biggest and the most expensive race course.
I was going to ask you about that, right?
Race course in the world. Sheikh Mohammed golf course, which is basically greenery, green areas. The other side is going to overlook inside your courtyard, which is 3 swimmable lagoons with Caribbean sand, greenery and stuff like that. And if we're talking about right side apartment, the back side going to overlook on Burj Khalifa and the famous Dubai skyline view, DFC skyline, Business Bay skyline, downtown skyline, and this is sunset over there. So each apartment has a view. Regardless, you're going to choose inner part or outer part, each apartment has a view. So all apartments come, what I started, with panoramic windows, with the fitted kitchen. Fitted kitchen means built-in kitchen with all appliances. It's going to be Siemens, because our main architect and engineer, they're from Germany. They're 15 years with SOBHA. So mostly they choose Siemens, Miele, or SMAC. I mean, all European stuff. Yeah, so all apartments come with a fitted kitchen, fitted wardrobes, which is built-in wardrobes, and obviously organized restrooms. So you will not have only furniture, which is like sofa, bed, pillow, blanket. You will not have. Let's say even the light, built-in light, you're going to have. Chandelier you're not going to have, but built-in light you're going to have. Floor to ceiling is 3 meters. Again, panoramic anti-shutter windows with the 15% of tint. So means you don't have direct light, direct sunlight, means your flat is not heated.
So going back to a little bit to the lagoon, you and I actually did a little field trip yesterday to the lagoon. Turquoise, absolutely stunning. And we saw people just already enjoying the part of the lagoon that's finished down the road. But how rare is that in Dubai, because when you say water view, and people from the United States are thinking water view, there's only so much more property that's available sea facing. But this is water view. And so what that is also going to showcase is the fact that you have a beach and water, swimmable, right in front of your location, drawing that tourism and that short-term rental. You have a golf course that's part of your other community, which is 5 minutes away. When you talk about greenery as well, Ksenia, how rare is greenery in Dubai? I mean, we're in a desert, right?
Yeah.
But when you and I were driving around, it's luscious, beautiful green, and it's not even finished yet. But did you say 30%?
Yeah, 30 to 35%. In Heartland 2, they're going to enhance it because in Heartland 1, we had 25 to 30%, and now they do 30 to 35%. So it's even more greener. And in Heartland 1, you have 1 lagoon. In Heartland 2, you have already 3 lagoons. So obviously, you have also 20, I forgot to say this, you have 28 points of amenities, including the dog park, and not just a dog park, means not just dedicated space for walking your dog, also this dedicated space to train them and to wash them, like dog salon. Then you're going to have, again, basketball court, half basketball court, skate park, and there are 28 points of this kind of amenities, squash, tennis, paddle tennis, and stuff like that. So it is really like town inside the town.
Yes.
Yeah, community.
Yeah, it's a community. Actually, expand upon that a little bit, because the idea of a master community is very Dubai-ish, right? So when a developer like SOBHA takes over that whole heartland and develops a master community, the idea is that you don't have to drive very far to have access to a mall, because in addition to the mall that you have coming in SOBHA Hartland II, you also have another mall nearby, right?
Meydan Van Mall.
Which is going to be?
Which is going to be, it's already, the superstructure is already ready. It's 4 floors ready. There is no interior, exterior windows, but the whole structure is ready. You saw it yesterday.
Yes.
So this is going to be the biggest mall, which is going to be bigger twice than Dubai Mall, with the Ski Dubai bigger 3 times than we already have Ski Dubai and Emirates Mall with 1.2 kilometer slope. And it's going to be fountains, the singing fountains, also 1.5 times bigger than Dubai Mall.
I mean, that's incredible. And that's going to be with how far away from SOBHA Hartland II?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And then deep dive.
Still, it's same area, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid City, it's still same land. It's just, you have to drive a little bit.
Yeah. And then deep dive.
And then, and this in the same area. So basically, let me explain you. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid City, it's land of the Sheikh. So all the biggest, the greatest things, he started from his area. I mean, whatever, you have this big, I will make it bigger. We will make it bigger. Okay, you have this, we will make it higher. So also recently, Deep Dive opened it in the same area. Deep Dive is the deepest aquarium for diving in the world. So the most expensive and biggest race course in the world, Deep Dive, which is deepest aquarium for diving, the biggest mall.
So it's conducive for activity, it's conducive for families, and then you even have some 5-star hotels, which I think it's a secret of who it is, right? But there...
Which franchise is secret,
And what is, obviously, if they're investing in that area, again, that's for the short-term rentals. Because what the investors are asking, and what I would like us to answer is SOBHA Hartland II best for capital appreciation and or long-term rental returns and or short-term rental returns?
Yeah, so it's definitely yes, because again, if you're talking about Business Bay in downtown, it's already overcrowded. There is no plot to build, so the city moved towards this side. Yeah, so SOBHA Hartland 1, SOBHA Hartland 2, and SOBHA 1 after it, and then after it Creek comes. So this is basically in between of downtown and Creek Harbor. The location in between. So did you see how many buildings in downtown, and it's still lack of short-term, long-term, like literally people stand in a queue to get something, like to rent something for short term or for long term or to buy something. So this is the same going to be, since, as I said, city moving to this towards this side.
But still so close. I mean, it's incredible. When you and I were yesterday, just looking at how close we are to the Burj Khalifa, how close we are to downtown. That's it.
So the downtown is on the left side, then you have a road, and this is on the right side. They are mirroring each other. And to the beach, if you want to go to the beach, it's 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes to the public beach with the sea.
Or you have your own
Or
right
you have
there.
your own lagoon. Yeah. So for what I see now in Heartland 1, because, good rental return for long-term rental in Dubai, it's 7 to, let's say, 9%. This is this is considered very good rental return. What I see now, because also I live in SOBHA Hartland 1. What I see now, the long-term rental is it's 11%. Is 11%.
Okay.
This is long-term rental.
Okay.
From that total cost of the apartment. And for the short-term rental, you can earn up to 25%, sometimes up to 30% if you're talking about, let's say, New Year and you have Burj Khalifa view. So obviously the whole month can cover the rest of so basically the month of December can be the same amount of money than the rest of 9 months or 10 months. Yeah. So let's say if you have this Burj Khalifa view and stuff. So again, very close proximity to downtown, but the biggest benefit that it's community, because nowadays nobody likes even to live in the stone jungles.
Yep.
And downtown is just a freeway, building.
Even Business Bay. I know that was trending for a while, but for me personally, I find Business Bay to be a little bit dry, right? I know that you and I were talking about it. You love the canal because the water's there.
This is the only thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
But there's not lusciousness. There's not a, I don't know, the vibe is a little bit slow for me, whereas in SOBHA, I could already feel that sense of, right? Just lush and beautiful. And I mean, being that it's Mohammed bin Rashid city, right? That pride that's being taken in that whole area is incredible. Perfect views, great location. How far from the airport?
12 minutes.
12 minutes from the airport.
Yeah.
12 minutes from the sea if you want.
Yeah.
10 minutes from downtown. In between downtown and Dubai Creek. So you're still closer, right?
You're still closer. You're still 10 minutes to Creek. So basically it's 10 minutes to downtown, because from downtown to Creek it's around 25 minutes. Yeah,
yes,
so you have 10 minutes to downtown and let's say 12 to 13 minutes to Creek. And to Dubai World Trade Center, it's also around 10 minutes. This World Trade Center where all international exhibition going on.
Yes.
So also, it's DIC.
Right, you came to visit me and you were there like this, right?
Yeah,
and,
10 minutes.
And again, this is something that my viewers can look at in our previous podcast or on my reels, the quality of the finishing of everything that SOBHA does.
Yeah, SOBHA is the best. SOBHA is the best in Dubai real estate market.
Breathtaking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
And why that matters, okay, obviously that's appealing and that's attractive and that's going to garner higher for resale. You have a strong reputation, strong for the resale, but also for somebody that's investing from across the world, who really has no intention to come to Dubai, but wants to start capitalizing on the opportunities here. To know that you have not just beautiful outside exterior, but such high quality interior is important for an investor to understand, because we are in the desert, right? So to know, for example, that your quality, you pay such particular attention to the waterproofing, to the window, like you just said about the tinting for the sun, so that that property stays in good condition.
Long time.
Exactly. That's important.
Because here is, the cycle of the apartment, which can look like new. It's 5 years, 6 years. After that, it doesn't look like, let's say, in our countries, it still can stay 20, 30 years. It's still considered new property. Here, no. 5 years, after 5 years, it considered already like old property.
Correct.
If you visit our buildings which stand already 5 to 6 years in SOBHA Hartland 1, you'll see they look like they just been handed over like yesterday.
And Ksenia, this is such an important topic to talk about, because there are developers that are promoting so much in the United States, very cheap, very cheap. So it's enticing. And an investor says, oh my gosh, this is an opportunity to invest in Dubai very cheap and get in. But then what's going to happen in the 5 or 6 years when they want to resell that property and the quality is gone, right? How are they going to resell it?
It's not only about quality. First of all, it's about the location. So you need. I don't know what developers you're talking about, but so first you have to look at the location because each and everyone have to understand that the desert is very big.
Yes.
And anyone, literally me and you today, we can become developer. We can buy some piece of land and build something.
Somewhere out in the
build something
desert.
and sell something like $100,000, $200,000. It's not that expensive unless it's really prime location. Because in prime location, not anyone can buy. Prime location, it's expensive. It is money. It's an owner. And first of all, not anyone can buy. This is the number one. So you have to look that location has to be prime. Otherwise, you just have property in Dubai. That's it.
Right.
You cannot do anything after you receive your key. First of all, it's gonna go down in terms of pricing.
Yes.
It might be good for rental if there is some hospitals close or some schools close. But also, all people, they know for what they pay, what they're paying for. So if let's say my school, I understand, I know Dubai. If my school outside of the city or somewhere not in a prime location, I'm not gonna offer. Like you cannot ask me how much you want. I'm gonna offer, and this is that much. You can take it, or like I'm gonna rent.
But even apples to apples, even if you, Shobha, is in the same location as another developer, and I won't mention names, next door to each other. Okay, so let's say now location apples to apples comparison.
Yeah, then we can talk. So first it's location. Then you can, let's say you choosing between this and that, this in certain location. Yeah, okay, you have this, and you have this. Then you can squeeze more now towards, let's say, quality.
Yes.
Let's say quality.
Or delivery on time first.
Delivery on time, it's also about quality. It's all about your money. Because if they're gonna freeze the construction or if they're gonna delay delivery, but they're not gonna delay your payments. And even if you delay your payments, let's say they link your payment to delivery. Let's say, okay, we cannot build now, don't pay. But you already paid certain amount.
So your money's tied up.
So you froze.
Yes.
You froze your money. What for? So Shobha in the whole history never delayed the project. We're well known for delivery earlier, but we never delayed. Even in COVID, we delivered on time.
Shobha has never delayed delivery.
Never in the history.
And that is a big deal for investors, right? And that is
Everyone
not the
delays.
reputation.
Everyone delays.
That's what I was going to say. That's not the reputation that other developers have. So now we have location. Then we have delivery on time. Then we have the quality. I mean, what's there?
Regarding the quality now. So obviously, when apartment is brand new, you just came, even your investor not gonna come to look at it. So just came, okay, everything is okay. Let's say he chose short-term rental. So short-term rental, let's say beachfront property, which is already extra humid, some extra weather conditions on top of it. So in a year, he wants to calculate his profit. So let's say even if it's whatever 20%, 10%, whatever been promised, it's there. From this profit, he has to pay service charge. Okay, he paid service charge more or less, probably the same.
Okay.
In the same location. He paid service charge, and then in Shobha case, he receives, after service charge, he receives net ROI, net rental return. In case it's a bad quality, the apartment became mold or something broken, and if it's short term, it's very possible that something can be broken. You need to change this, and then you need to repaint your walls. Okay, repainting walls, it's not a big deal, but if there is something wrong, you have to fix this and pay the maintenance. Let's say your profit is 50K or 100K. Out of this 100K, you pay 40K just for this maintenance. So you receive less, 40%.
That's why it is so 40%. Important to understand who you're working with. And that's really why, and I think you would even back me up on this, to work with a broker who works with all developers, who can help guide investors on which developers, not just selling, their development, right? And really work on guiding them so that their investment long-term is a strong strategy versus just a quick one-time sell and then what, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. So this quality, let's say bad quality, will affect your ROI, basically your income.
So Ksenia, multi-million-dollar question. If someone invests today in SOBHA Hartland II, what would you project their capital appreciation to be right before handover?
Okay. With all what been said already, that it's again first row from downtown, close proximity to downtown, with all schools, with all these points which I already mentioned, this is obviously affect your appreciation. Let's say on the pessimistic picture, I'd say is 10% per year.
Okay.
So basically your property in the process of the building, you're already making money. So let's say the apartment cost $1 million or 1 million dirhams, whatever, just 1 million.
Sure.
1 million. So today we are in 2024. In 2025, if it's 10% every year. So in 2025 is 1.1, 26 1.2, and by delivery is 1.3. So it's going to be, my opinion, is from 10 to 15%
per year.
Yeah. So it's 1.3 on delivery, and then you can choose to sell it or to rent it a couple of years to receive the highest capital appreciation and then to sell it.
So Ksenia, when is an investor allowed to resell a SOBHA property before completion?
After 40%.
They're allowed to resell?
Yeah. So basically, you can resell even if the building on the process of the building. So,
which, in the United States, that is not possible.
Yeah.
And what that means is that they're not stuck. So if they, by the time
if something goes wrong.
Correct. Or the handover, right? Let's say it's handover time.
Yeah.
And they don't want to make that final lump sum payment, or they don't want to do the financing. And they've already made, like you said, that pessimistically speaking, 10% a year.
Yeah, they're already happy with it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
they can exit.
Yes.
Yeah, this is pretty straightforward scheme. So
in Dubai.
Yeah.
In Dubai, Habibi.
Yeah.
Well, Ksenia, thank you, because I have been working with you for quite a while now, but now I feel even more passionate really about what's happening in Hartland II, after you and I did our field trip and you were able to really show me what's going on, the location, how convenient it is. I already knew SOBHA was such a reputable developer, but now to understand that the location is prime, the quality is incredible, the type of units, there's something for everyone, the schools, the activity, the amenities, the race course, the mall, the deep dive, all of it makes so much sense as to why Hartland is such a great investment opportunity.
Yeah, and all of it still very close to downtown. This is the most important.
Yes.
It's not like a small village somewhere out of town with 1 hour driving.
It's still considered the center of Dubai.
It is center of Dubai. Yeah, it is
and like you said, Dubai downtown, that's finished. It's starting to go further out. Like we're seeing Dubai Creek Harbor, right? But you're still in between Dubai Creek Harbor and downtown Dubai. You're still the center of Dubai with all the incredible views. So I'm excited to continue to share these opportunities with my investors.
Yeah.
And I thank you for taking the time to patiently and share, because I know that you guys I see the queues of people in your showrooms that are, and Americans, we ask a lot of questions. So thank you for taking the time to answer them.
Welcome.
And with that, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and to stay tuned for the next episode of the Dubai Connect podcast. This is season 2 of the Dubai Connect podcast.